eyes on the task at hand. We have two awesome matchups coming at you guys tonight. Game number one will be Park Center taking on Spring Lake Park, and following up after will be Monty taking on Jordan. All four schools today coming in with a 2-0 record. That's how we do it with the Swiss style format. So pretty even matchup across the board here today, Frog. If we want to dive a little bit deeper for our first game, a big talking point was the fact that this Park Center squad took out Rogers last week, which is a team that, frankly, for as long as Red and Blue have been playing on that team, they've been at the top of the league, right? This team has been three-time champs, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's three-time champs. So, the real deal. So, the fact that Park Center came out and took that series in a 3-1 fashion has a lot of implication and meaning behind that.
Yeah, that is something big. We've seen Rogers be a very dominant team in this league with winning 3 championships, and them Park Center beating them. I think that's kind of a statement game, saying hey, we can beat the good teams. I think we can make a run this season. Make a deep run.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that I've always said about Rocket League is to be a championship contending team, you have to be able to take out squads the likes of Rogers. And that is exactly what Park Center did last week. So eyes focused on what these two are bringing to the table for our opposition in Spring Lake Park. It's not going to be an easy game by any means, but you're 2-0 for good reason. This will be the toughest task to date for this squad going into it. So we'll see how they do.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. Both teams 2-0 as we heard. Both teams sweeping both of their their opponents 3-0 for both games. Park Center beat both Moorhead Orange, only allowed 2 goals with them, and beat Rogers 3-1.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, yeah. I wrote 3-0 on my notes. I don't know why.
3-1 on the series for that game. But I mean, impressive nonetheless.
Yeah.
Spring Lake Park in red here, folks. Oh, that's a costly giveaway, and that is something that you are not going to be able to afford to give to Park Center. I mean, both players having a little bit of a warm-up to start out here. Ghosty going to take that one and score the first of the series.
Yeah, well, the first minute of each series is just people getting warmed up, seeing what the other team's going to do, and another rush almost 2-0 for Park Center.
That one just missing the right post now. And I like the aggression coming out of Park Center right away, wasting no time and space trying to take away everything from the Spring Lake Park side of things. Phantom going to play it off the wall to himself now. Look at this control. A little bit of style points there. Steal and boost. You love to see it. Park Center off to a roaring start here. Good defense, but the rebound going to go wide off the shot. Now, Phantom kicking it back out front. Spring Lake Park got to get this ball cleared out of their zone here, Frog.
Yeah, they really do, but it looks like they did get it cleared out of the zone, but Ghosty's going to be right there to bring it right back into SLP's zone, and it'll be brought right in front of the net by Spring Lake, and they dump it back in the zone, but it's hit back in the Spring Lake zone.
Yeah,
and they score again.
Tough takeaway. Again, trying to push this one out. Beautiful takeaway. Step up by Phantom. Sets up Ghosty, and who slides on in, puts that one in a nice spot. Not able to get back and defend in time. Roaring start, as I've said once before. Park Center up 2-0 early in this one, and really showing that offensive dominance at the beginning of this series.
Yeah, that's some offensive dominance that we're seeing from Park Center. Whenever it gets into their zone, they pretty much have control of the ball. The first person to touch the ball when it gets in their zone, it's their ball. They clear it right back in and go right back on the offense. They don't really have to play that much defense in these first 2 minutes.
Very true. Best defense is a good offense.
Oh, and he gets around the defender. Phantom with make it 3-0.
Look at this control the whole time. 3 touches. Flicks it right over the top of the final defending car. And I mean, I don't want to say too easy because that's raw skill coming out of the side of Park Center, and it's just very hard to defend. I mean, it's well played by the attacker.
Yeah, that takes a lot of control, a lot of practice, a lot of skill to just get the air dribbles down and the flip
50
resets
ball.
and all that, all the mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, we knew darn well that this team was going to come out of the gate flying. I mean, that win over Rogers said everything I needed to know going into this game today. This Park Center team is scary, and that is for sure. Elu trying to take this one past, but second defender going to deny that opportunity. Now going for a ground pinch shot, not going to be able to get it. Playing with it a little bit, taps it down into the corner. Park Center have played the majority of this game in the offensive zone. Ghosty now up top to himself, not going to find it. Elu tries to play it. Ball will bounce out a little bit, but look at this. They're just toying with him, trying to steal boosts away, Frog, denying touches. Like, Park Center putting on a masterclass through game number 1, and this might be a wide open goal, and it looks like so.
Yep. That is just crazy. Just keeping the ball away from it. You can see they're so close to it, but just not close enough to the ball. And Ghosty just gets his third goal of the game already. We're 3 minutes in, 4-0 Park Center.
Yeah, 4-0 start, 2 minutes remaining in game number 1. Make it a 5-0. 5 unanswered goals, man. Park Center are off to a heater of a start here.
Yep, just an unlucky bounce. Seemed they both got contact, and Park Center got the better luck of the draw with the ball.
Go another kickoff. Dionysus trying to go up top, play that one. And the thing is, and this is just the biggest point for me that I'm saying, is like when Spring Lake Park hits the ball, they're hitting it too far away from themselves and they're losing control. Park Center are always in control of the ball. Yep. Always in control. They're either hitting it to a teammate or they're hitting it to an area where they're going to go and beat the defender to it. So it's like just very well played so far from Park Center.
Yep, that's really true. And just look at this control that he has of the ball, like knowing where it's going to go. And it almost bounces right into the net.
Oh, boy.
And
he got the kick, the push from his teammate to knock him into that one, to put that one away. 6-0 here in game number 1, folks. Look at Phantom coming in to support Ghosty. Pushes Ghosty into the ball, who pushes the ball into the net. I mean, these two are dialed here in game number 1.
Yeah, they're instantly, when the whistle sounds, they were just fully ready for this game. Now Ghosty will take it, just try and run over them
off the post.
Yep.
A quick shot, follow-up rebound chance now, and that's going to be going wide right. That's a bit of a misplay. Not every day you see that miss.
Very true. Ghosty tries to reclaim that goal, but it's just missed.
Ghosty going for a team bump on his mate. That's wild.
Phantom takes control of the ball. Can't get in the center. Ghosty bumps it to the center then, but Phantom's mid-air. Ghosty control goes right over the defender, crossbar.
Wow.
And in.
That is dirty from Ghosty. Woo! Look at this, bro. Bar dizzy is what we call this one.
Oh, yeah.
Sheeshington. Look at that thing. Bouncing on the goal line and trickles in. I mean, Ghosty's a sharpshooter. That's for darn sure. 7-0 start here, folks. Yep. And, I mean, maybe Spring Lake Park, warm-up game, going to bounce back in number 2. But game number 1 as good as chalked up to a Park Center W here. Only 30 seconds left in this first meeting of these two teams. And both teams at that 2-0 record, right? It just shows you the levels of talent in this Rocket League. Never ceases to amaze me, right? Every year, teams are stepping up and getting better. I mean, me saying that Park Center beat Rogers last week was the biggest giveaway I could kind of give you guys to let you know that they meant business when they stepped onto this server. No goals against. They're going to put up a shutout most likely. That ball's going to hit the deck. And Park Center walking out with a clean sweep in game number 1, 7-0 start. Frog, I'm putting you on the spot. If you're Spring Lake Park, what do you got to start doing differently to improve your chances of success here in game number 2?
I don't know what you I guess what you got to do is try and control the ball more. Like if you have the ball, even this is a very fast-paced game, so that's kind of a hard thing to do, but like take that little extra time that you have to get control the ball or get a pass or just clear it and make sure that you can at least challenge for it. You know? You
Yeah,
get what I'm
I get what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting
Yeah.
down there,
Yeah,
Frog.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, just
Matter of
I think
fact,
yeah.
I think I'm gonna switch up the vocabulary a little bit here, and I think I'm gonna start doing myself an accent. I'm gonna have myself a day. Here we go,
Well,
chap. Game 2 underway right now. Spring Lake Park taking on Park Center. Quite an unfortunate turn of events here for SLP in game number 1. We'll see if they can switch things up, but Phantom goes for goal to kick it off. Defended nicely by the Spring Lake Park goaltender.
Spring Flake.
Spring Flake, hey, listen, it's a work in progress.
Hey.
It's a work in progress, mate. Come on now.
Work in progress.
This is a legitimate accent, I swear it. Oh boy, and they're on the board.
There you go.
All right.
They're on the board.
1-0 as Spring Lake Park sparks the goal first. A magnificent shot coming through from Dionysus. And it's a 1-0 lead the way of SLP.
Yep, that's a good way for SLP to start the game, isn't it? Yeah.
Give me a rating 1 out of 10. Like, how legit does it sound? Because, like, I feel like
Hey,
in my
I mean-
brain, it's good. It's good, right? Like, Twitch chat, help me out. I'll check the VOD later. I'll see what you guys are digging.
Hey, if you
It seems pretty legit to me, bruv.
yeah, you'd have to listen to it
Oh,
twice and Ghosty
Ghosty!
answers to the goal.
Okay.
I see that. I see with all these bumps.
Yeah,
Ghosty
it seems
barely
bump.
tapping it with his.
A little bit of a body check coming through there, clearing out the garbage in front of the net. I love to see that, man.
Oh yeah,
Love
there
to
you
see
go.
that.
Yeah, but back to your accent. Yeah, you'd have to listen to it a couple of times to be like, oh, that's not
That's
like
not
actually.
real. Yeah, okay,
it's not
bet.
real.
That's what I like to hear.
I'd say like,
I've been working on it
Fine.
for a while, bro. I like.
hey, I mean,
promise.
there you go. If I listened to it for the first time, I'd be like, yep,
Wow,
that's for sure.
MNVL got a UK caster.
yeah.
Who'd they pick up? They hit the free agency market. All right,
How much they paying this guy for?
back
that?
to having a bit of a go here. The fact that we're tied up 1-1 is quite remarkable. Coming out from the red squad after giving up a 7-0 game 1.
Oh
A
yeah.
bit of a bounce back here. Ghosty having a go. Defended nicely by the goaltender. Now ball goes back up top. Phantom setting himself up, trying to find his mate Ghosty. Defended nicely by Elu now. Ball traveling back downfield. Up front, and that's a bit of a misplay there, Frog.
Yeah,
What?
that's a
Oh
bit of
my
a
days.
misplay there. Oh,
You can't just give the ball away to the bloody other team in front of the goal.
you just can't miss ones like that, can't you?
Oh my goodness. 2-1 lead the way of SLP. And we have ourselves a game here, Twitch chat.
Oh
It's
yeah,
never
we do.
over. It's never over. Here we
It is
go.
not over until it is actually over. Until the
Until
clock
the
strikes
ball hits
zeros.
the ball hits the ground
Yep.
and the score reads 0-0. All right,
Ghostly
now.
trying to hit it in from above, but just lets it cross. No Phantom trying to equalize the game. Flips over, saved. Ghostly will get it.
Oh,
There you go.
Ah.
There's the answer.
that was a cheeky little play there. Beautiful pass set up here. Defended nicely, but not out of harm's way. Ghosty going to take that one, put it top shelf. Where grandma keeps the cookies, mate.
And so you can't reach them, but we see Ghostly here reaching that.
Ghosty got
Reaching that
himself,
cookie jar.
He got himself a little step stool. Got himself a little bit of a boost to get up top and grab himself the cookies.
Yep. Phantom trying to go for an attack.
Tied
Kinda-
up at 2s.
Yep. Tied up at 2s, misses it. Ghostly off the ceiling, bumps one of the Spring Lake Park players. Phantom tries to control the ball. Takes a shot. Ceiling can't get the right angle for the double tap.
You know, honestly,
you
I
know.
think that Park Center is trying to be a little bit fancier now. Oh
Yeah.
no
Oh,
way!
no,
That is not.
that's-
Oh no!
That's not good.
Oh my goodness! I think I'm gonna shield my eyes.
Oh my.
Ghosty just banked it off of the enemy player. He double
the
banked
back
it into
wall.
the goal.
Off the
Oh
back wall.
no! Oh no! Oh.
Oh my.
All
So
right, we're gonna move on.
yeah, we're gonna move on
3-2
from
Park
that.
Center. Dude hit it twice. That's actually comedy. I
Player
love that.
back wall, player goal. Okay.
Happens to the best of us, mate.
It
Happens to the
does.
best
It
of us, bro.
does.
3-2.
Happens to even the best players.
Park
Oh
Center
my.
now back in the lead. Bro, that was hard to watch.
That was.
He's feeling even. Yeah, we gotta. He's all good. That happens.
Yeah. It happens to everyone.
I saw a goal of a guy shooting the puck into his own goal the other day. So like, it's not as bad as that. That was worse than what I just watched. That was called
yeah.
unlucky for our Spring Lake Park player. Okay, unlucky. He's trying to control the ball, trying to keep it out of Park Center hands, and it just didn't go his way, bro.
You know. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Almost got the. The dribble
Breakaway?
goal. We have a 2-0 breakaway.
Flips it up front, put it home.
And
But
Ghosty
Ghosty gets
there.
back to the goal in time. What a save made. Dionysus now back up top. Just over a minute left to play here in game number 2. 1-0 lead the way of Park Center, and that one might just be a freebie. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh boy.
Oh, from the 2-0 breakaway eventually goes the other way. Just shot from his own zone.
Yeah, that's a deep ball, dude. That takes some skill to put that one there. Like perfect placement, just under the bar. I mean, very well placed shot coming through.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stepping up.
Yeah, he's playing back a little bit. Defense. It'll get hit, and he'll just bounce, and that's going to be another goal.
Yeah, that might be it. 53 seconds, 3 goals now. Oh, look at Phantom just bullying. Poor Elu, not even able to get back, man. Just getting run down, playing bumper cars. I mean,
Yep. Yep, 53 seconds, and this game's looking like Park Center, but still a minute. That's still a lot of time in this game.
Yeah. Park Center's defense has just been a little bit step above, man. Like, now they're going back in full swing, and they're getting scoring chance after scoring chance here.
Yeah. You can see that. Spring Lake trying to get something, but Ghosty is going to hit it. Elu hits it. Ooh.
Look at this control.
Just
Fancy little play. Dancing around, takes out the goaltender.
But Elu's there.
Good save for the time being. 20 seconds now on the clock. Game number 2.
Yep. Elu retreats back to his own zone. Oh, I don't even know what to...
Yeah,
what I just saw.
Yeah, it's going to be game number 2 coming to a close.
Yeah. Looks like it'll be...
Better game 2 from Spring Lake Park. Right, better game 2. We saw them come out, score the first goal of the game, get out to the races. They ended up with a goal lead for a little bit. I think it was 2-1 was the height of the lead, and then it was 4 unanswered goals the way of Park Center to rally it through game number 2 and close out in a little bit of a dominant fashion, I'd say. I mean, this team is a step above, man, and it's clear to see, right? When they want to get it going, they activate. It seemed like they were playing with their food just a tiny bit in that game number 2, and which is okay, right? They're not going over the top aggressive, right? They kind of know where they stand in this matchup. So trying some passing plays, trying to, be maybe a little bit more fancy than usual, but at the end of the day, closer game 2. So props to Spring Lake Park for stepping it up and really giving it a go in that second match.
Yep. Ghosty's been on fire these 2 games, getting 5 goals and 4 goals, making him at 9 goals in the 2-game series. At Spring Lake Park, will they get the goal to start it? Nope. Last game, they did get the first goal, and then got answered about 10 seconds later by Park Center, but still had a lead. Elu trying to get it away out of his zone, but Ghosty
going right over top the defender. Yeah.
Yep.
And the biggest key point I'm seeing here, Frog, they win the battles to the loose ball first.
Yep.
All right. Park Center is getting to the ball before the likes of Spring Lake Park, and it keeps biting them in the rear.
Yep, that's something I've noticed, that they're getting to the loose balls a little quicker. They're handling them a good bit better.
Just a bit faster, mate. Just a bit faster. Speed is key in the Rocket League.
Yep, it's a very fast-paced game, so, you got the double flip reset, almost got the triple flip reset. Oh my.
On the vehicle swap, I'm not even quite sure what kind of car model that is.
I do not know either.
We don't see that one every day, and a wide open goal, that one we have seen a few times today.
Yeah,
that one
we've seen those deep balls shot in the net from all the way 3/4 of the field.
the biggest point. You commit the double commit, right? You're leaving your goal wide open, and that leads to a goal against 90% of the time.
Yep.
If you
High
don't
risk, high reward.
capitalize, if you don't capitalize on your scoring chance, it's going to go back against you.
Yep.
2-0 the score. Make it 3. Apologies, Ghosty.
Thanks for the correction. That'll be 3 goals for Ghosty in this game, in this minute.
Wow.
Just over a minute.
It's a pretty Fennec.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
Ghosty and Phantom, the real deal is what we are seeing.
Yep. Hey, we had high expectations for this Park Center team, and they're living up to it.
Absolutely.
I'd for sure say that.
Now, a bit of clock draining coming through. This is when the QB starts kneeling.
Yeah.
Starts letting that clock wind down. Park Center just trying to get through this, close it out in a 3-0 fashion. Spring Lake Park doing what they can, but they ran into a Goliath of an opponent in Park Center. For all of our Rocket League contenders out there right here, right now, I would say that this is a team you need to circle and keep your eyes on because they are the real deal. That is just factual, undeniable.
Yep, you can.
Anybody
really
taking out a 3-time champion, man, is a force to be reckoned with.
Yep, that is. Yeah, you're taking out the 3-time champion. You've got something.
Well defended by Dionysus, matching him up and down.
Yeah.
But still 3-0, and that ball never leaving this offensive zone. It feels like Park Center.
Phantom just showing us his flip resets.
A demolition now, taking the ball all the way back and setting himself up.
Yep.
Nice ball up top. Phantom. Nice shot here. Gonna get defended at the crossbar.
Yep, the Park Center's just trying to drain the clock at this point. And I guess they're also trying to go for those, just put a little bit of pizzazz on their goals that they get.
This is tough, man. This is just a dangerous team. Like, I'm gonna just keep reiterating it because, every season, and this has been the common occurrence here for our Rocket League. There's a dark horse team that comes out of the woodwork that is seriously and considerably a threat to taking home a state title. And Park Center might be that dark horse team this season because, I know I just sound like a broken record, man, because I've said it on repeat, but to beat Rogers is a challenge and an accomplishment in itself, right? It's not. We've only had 3 teams in MNVL history three-peat, maybe 4 teams. Okay, Los Tigres in Minecraft, Rogers in Rocket League, Apple Valley in Valorant, and then the Call of Duty squad of Inver Grove back when we had COD. Okay.
Yep.
That means that you are the cream of the crop. You are the best of the best. To do it time and time again is a serious statement. And the fact that Park Center dispatched Rogers in a 3-1 fashion has me shaking in my boots.
Yep. Hey, can I say I think I know why they were able to beat Rogers?
Go ahead.
I think they were drinking some milk,
Oh! Matter of fact, they might have been pumping that undeniably dairy milk, Frog. That is exactly what I wanted to hear.